Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. Happy Friday. I hope you're all doing great. Hope you guys have great plans for the weekend. We've got the summer solstice approaching on Tuesday. Exciting, exciting time. And if you are a member of my Queen of Light 1111 channel, I'm going to be doing a special reading for my members on the solstice. So, what we're looking at today is divine masculine and divine feminine energies, okay? And it's interesting. I've looked at what their most significant energies are towards each other. How are they thinking? What are they feeling about each other? And what's happening in their environment as related to each other? I've also taken a look at what is the next phase of their spiritual journey and their connection with each other, and then what connection is what energy is connecting them. And then I have, for closing, what are the blessings for their specific journeys, okay, and their connection with each other. So we're going to end the reading with their blessings. Now, if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session with me, go to queenoflight1111.com, and don't forget the Twin Flame Extended reading. The sale ends today. Okay, it ends today at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to book the Twin Flame Extended reading at a sale price, then go to queenoflight1111.com. That sale is expiring at 5 p.m. today. Okay. And also, don't forget, follow me on Instagram, Queen of Light 1111, or on the King of Shadows 1111 Instagram page. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, share on both of my YouTube channels here, King of Shadows 1111 and this channel as well. I thank you all for your love, for your trust, and for supporting me through this journey. Let's get started. Bottom of the deck for their most significant energy towards each other is sisterhood, but that's really an energy about friendship, allies, compatible souls. It's about loyalty, it's about joy, it's about delight, okay? So I do feel like there is an energy of a soul tribe. You know, they are allies for each other. Masculine and feminine are compatible souls that are, you know, on the many different realms, very loyal to each other. They have been friends, they have been allies, they have been lovers, they have been part of their community, okay? It's clarified by the King of Swords. So there is some energy about knowledge, okay? It's an energy of, it says brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. The King of Swords is someone who is in his wisdom, in his knowledge, and he's able to speak with confidence because he's mastered his mind. And so what we're really getting with this energy is that this relationship, other relationships, other people in our soul tribe have helped us manage and come into a certain state of wisdom. And now we are in this energy of going within. We're taking a little bit of a break. We're spending some time alone, and we are reflecting so that we can break free of certain behaviors, situations, and things, and also then solution our own connection here, okay? So now let's take a look at what divine feminine's most significant energy is towards her masculine today. We have the energy of the soul cage. You cannot make this up. It says rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. Remember that I said that. Escape from captivity and restriction. So that's really got karmic vibes going on for me right now, okay? So Divine Feminine has been doing a lot of her own healing work and energetic healing in the 5D, okay? And that energy, because she is connected to her masculine, is actually freeing her, okay? It's freeing her, and you know, perhaps even freeing the masculine. And I say that only because there is a part here where you can see the mermaid is coming out of the water because this person has fallen in and she is rescuing him, okay? She's helping him because if she's not able to, he might drown and die, right? So there's this energy of feeling trapped or restricted or limited. And maybe one or both of you have been in this energy of feeling like you're in a soul cage, like your literal soul even is cage. And so it's like, compromises that she has made for her connection, or compromises masculine has made, as related to feminine. It's like it cuts off a piece of her soul every single time. And she doesn't do anything or say anything just to try to keep the peace. But this is really telling me that there is this energy where she is freeing herself. Okay, she's freeing herself. She's no longer being restricted. She's in this energy of wanting 10 of Cups. She wants her inner happiness. She wants this energy of her own renewed life. She wants this contentment, and she wants trustworthy connections. The other thing that I'm getting is this is because she's been bold, okay? She's been courageous to deal with her omens, to deal with her baggage. But the other thing that I'm really, 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 really getting from this, in addition to her freeing her own self, is this energy where that she has perhaps sent some sort of strength, light message energetically to her masculine about, their relationship, about relationships that he may potentially be in. And this is really something that is standing out to me. It says, got your six. That means got your back. Okay. That's really about having someone's back. And so if he has been going through any sort of burden or curse or shame or anything like that, I really feel the divine feminine being the energetic leader in the connection, which the feminine is. She leads energetically. She is helping him energetically release himself from certain situations so that he can be free. Okay, it just really feels like he's in this energy of being given the message, the light, because she has his back, so he can free himself of any restrictions or karmic ties, or his own, frankly, his own limitations that he's imposed upon himself. Okay, so now we have for masculine, what is his most significant energy towards his feminine? Song of the Siren. There is an energy of wanting to communicate, the call, summoning, voice to acknowledge. But I also feel like this is saying to feminine, I got the call. I got the message. I heard what you said. I heard what you said. Okay, it's this energy of, hearing her energetically. It's about seeing that light. It's about getting that message. I also feel like this is the energy where divine masculine is really feeling like he wants to communicate with his feminine. Okay, he wants to make the call. He wants to speak to his feminine. But we have the Two of Swords here, which says being unable or unwilling to make a decision. So he's got the call from feminine, if we channel it that way. He got the call from feminine, but he's uncertain if he's ready to make a decision about what feminine is warning him about. So he's spending time reflecting. This is the second time we've got this. He wants to rely on himself. He wants to be in this energy of making the decision for himself. Yes, he's got the warning, but it is his decision to take action. So right now he's saying, yes, I got the message. I'm still deciding on my own self-improvement, on the message that you gave me around releasing that energy, about releasing that connection or releasing that situation. Alternatively, this could also be, I want to talk to you, feminine. I want to make the call. I want to communicate, but I haven't made a decision because I'm still reflecting and I'm still trying to release some pain of the past. Okay, hope that made sense in the different ways that I channeled, because I definitely got a couple of different messages there. So what is divine feminine's most significant energy here? What's her bottom of the deck, head, heart, and environment? Here's that community card again. So this really feels to me like there's an energy of community. There's an energy of soul tribe, energy of third-party situations even. And I feel like feminine's in this energy where she's like, all right, I'm embracing all that's happening. I've awakened to what this is, why masculine's in certain connections, why certain people are members of my soul tribe. I do feel like she's in a position of embracing her community and frankly embracing the community that masculine is in, and that is bringing a sense of balance, okay, because she knows that she is the king of her mountain. Okay, she is in this energy of success and victory, and frankly she feels that this community, this energy, these people are lending to the awakening of masculine as well. So she's not only embracing her own soul tribe, her own community, but she's embracing masculines as well, because she does know. Look, you got judgment 2 times here, because this is the judgment card, right? 21. It's a judgment card, because I believe, well, this judgment, hold on. Is this the, oh, this is the world card. Let me just double check. I hate it when they do that. Sorry. Embrace. Well, it's achieve, it's welcome. Oh, that is the world card. So there's this energy of completion. She's embracing. There's an awakening. There's a completion of a chapter here. So I do feel like divine feminine is embracing the community, her soul tribe, masculine soul tribe. Okay, there is a successful conclusion and awakening that is happening, that is bringing in balance. There's bringing in victory, bringing in success because of the awakening. Okay, she knows things are happening. Okay, she's psychic, right? She knows things are happening. She's intuitive. She knows that, in the beginning she didn't, because in the beginning she was too triggered by her own wounds and her own distortion and the chase. But now, as she settles into her divine feminine energy consistently, day after day, week after week, month after month, she's like, all right, I get it. These people are here for a reason. My tribe is here for a reason. Right? His tribe is here for a reason. And we're both learning from our own individual tribes and from each other's tribes. What about divine masculine? Well, divine masculine, his bottom of the deck is attachment. So when he gets this card, this is that energy of, having to let go, right? We just saw in his overall energy, he's still not quite releasing just yet. He's not quite letting go. He wants to reflect a little bit more. He wants to make the decision himself, but he knows that he has to make a choice to let go. Okay, he knows that he has to make a choice to let go of certain patterns and things of the past. And there is heartbreak, there is loss, right? As he experiences, the things that he's done and what has transpired on his journey. But guess what? Star card, he is aligning, he is healing, he is cleansing himself. He's looked in the mirror of his feminine, right? His feminine is his mirror, and he's looked in his own mirror, and he is self-aware now. He is seeing narcissistic qualities. He is seeing where he didn't appreciate his feminine because he wasn't appreciating himself. He's seeing his ego, and right now he just wants to stand alone. He wants to stand alone in his lessons. He wants to stand alone in his decisions. And he doesn't want anybody to make him a masculine. Okay, he wants to make himself a masculine. You got to love that about masculine. Feminine's like, hey, I sent the message, buddy. Do what you got to do with that. But I want happiness. I want monogamy. I want, to release myself of burdens. And he's like, I got the message. And yeah, I want to talk to you too, but I'm reflecting on this. I'm reflecting on the release. And so feminine's like, yep, I'm embracing your tribe, my tribe. Everybody has a lesson here for us. Great. We're all awakening. And he's saying, yeah, I know I need to let go of certain things. There's heartache and sadness that I am healing and I'm aligning. I have looked at myself. I'm solely aware of the things that I have done and the way that I've behaved. And now I just want to stand alone for a minute. And decide what it is that I want to do. Okay, does that make sense? Hope it does. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the energies. Man, I didn't bring any bottled water over here. I am already parched. All right, hopefully I can get through this without having to step away. Okay. All right, now, Headspace. When divine feminine thinks of her masculine, what is she thinking? She's in this energy of, I want the man that's going to bring in the coin. I am ready for this in my 3D. I am ready for a responsible, stable, loyal offer. And this she knows. She knows that masculine is working on himself. She knows that he is mastering himself. She knows that he's coming into his spiritual power, but she just can't see it. Right? She doesn't see it in the 3D, but intuitively she knows. What is divine masculine thinking when he thinks of his feminine? He is saying, I got to be a little patient right now. I'm still thinking. I want to do this myself. I want to be self-reliant. I want to release things on my own time. And so he says, be patient. There are these obstacles and challenges. There is this external energy that I'm really trying to heal. I'm trying to harmonize, right? The situation needs to be sorted out. It needs to be sorted out with this energy, and it needs to be sorted out with you. And so right now, yeah, it is a little bit of a mystery. I am keeping things unknown because I am doing things on my timing. I'm handling these challenges and obstacles within our connection in my timing, but trust that I will. What is divine feminine feeling when she feels for masculine? She's like, I'm taking a break, I'm resting, I'm rejuvenating while I'm awaiting the results, okay? While I'm waiting the results, I'm just taking a nap. I'm enjoying my time. I'm eating chocolate. I'm spending time with family. I'm doing things that elevate my mood because I know action is coming. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that there is some sort of new cycle coming. And divine masculine says there's hostility in his heart space. Right now, there is hostilities that he is dealing with, right? He's taking care of these challenges and blocks that, frankly, he brought into the situation, right? So in his heart space, he's saying, yeah, there's hostilities, right? Right now, I am discontent. I am bored with the crap that's been going on. I'm really trying to gain my strength as I deal with these situations because I'm understanding the big picture now. I'm understanding my awakening. I'm understanding how you connect to me, how other situations connect to me. And I'm ready. I'm ready to make my wishes come true. I'm ready for balance in my life. I'm ready for abundance in my life. Okay? Because he's done with the same old, same old. So in his headspace, I got to deal with these outside energies because I'm done with the same old crap. I'm done with the same old stories. I'm done with the same old karmic patterns and timelines. So what is happening in divine feminine's environment as related to masculine? Look at this. She's very much operating in intuition. Okay, she's very much in this energy where she's not looking at a whole lot of what's going on in the outside in the 3D world. She's going within. She's using her own intuition. She's connecting to her spirit guides. She's connecting to her angels because she believes success is coming. Right? She believes that there will be success over this abrupt change and crumbling of their connections. She believes that there is a next phase that is coming in this connection, and there is this energy of crumbling any fears, any unresolved issues as she achieves her emotional mastery, as she becomes much more deeply psychic. Okay, I do feel like her spiritual gifts are elevating, and that's why she's like, I'm not paying attention to what's happening. I know in my soul what is truly happening. And so the environment for masculine, he's got a great deal of anxiety right now. There's stress. There's a lot of stress because he's thinking about the past with feminine, and he's thinking about the future and what he needs to do in his current situation in order to, release certain situations, people, and things that he hasn't released yet. So there's a great deal of anxiety about his relationships, okay? There's a great deal of anxiety about how to be harmonious. Right now, he may be feeling trapped. He may be feeling a little bit like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get out of my head. And he's trapped in that thinking. He wants freedom. He wants to free himself of situations that are not serving him anymore, and he wants to isolate himself. He wants to be independent. This is the big message that I'm getting. He wants to be independent from any relationship that's with feminine and with any karmic or third party, and he just wants to spend a little bit of time alone to settle into his power, okay? Because he's really, really, truly in the process of cutting these cords out. So where are masculine and feminine headed, okay, in this next phase of their journey? Well, complete mastery. Mastery over their emotions, mastery over their thoughts, mastery over their environment, mastery over their passion. They are mastered. They are in this place of wisdom and intellect and peace and harmony. And that is because they have taken the time to align. Star card. Where do we get the star card? We got it here at the bottom of the deck for Divine Masculine. He is coming into his alignment, right? He's standing alone because he wants to come into his alignment to be the emperor. And so what this is telling me about this next phase is that this is all about now masculine stepping into that divine power, right? Yes, there is alignment. Yes, the situation is on track. And guess what? Alpha male, he will be divine masculine. This is all the stuff that he's doing right now. He's healing. He's being patient. He's in this energy of, removing obstacles and challenges. He's done with the same old, same old. He's done with karmic interference, and he has a lot of anxiety about the things that he needs to do and about what he's done with feminine. And he's in this energy because feminine has been working on herself. She's in her alignment. She is in an energy of completion. And now masculine's ready to join her with his mastery, with his alignment, and with his healing. Okay, now, where is Divine Feminine headed? Well, Queen of Cups. Second time we've got this for her. She is intuitive, psychic, compassionate, understanding, heart-centered, wise. She's in the energy where she's finally very solid in her emotions. She's in her flow. She's got this balance of the sun and the moon. She's in this energy where she's holding her cup. She's filled herself up and she can give infinitely to herself and others. There's this restlessness that she's had that she's now moving on from. Okay, she's been restless about this journey, about this union. She's been restless about, coming back together, but she's mastered herself. She's no longer flowing like, oh my God, I want this, I can feel it coming, She's not doing that anymore. She just sits in her knowingness. She sits in her knowingness, and there's this restlessness that she's moving on from about lust and excitement and that union is coming. Nope, she's just sitting in it. She knows it's going to happen. No need to get too excited. It's going to happen. I'm going to be even keel. What about Divine Masculine? He's got the Ten of Swords. But guess what? This is the after tarot. Typically in the Ten of Swords, it's all dark before the dawn, right? But this, they're carrying the body weight. He's done with the cycle. He's done with the cycle. It's the time for a new day. He's left all these swords behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like I'm missing some swords. Oh, here, 2 in the back, 10. So the thing is, he's leaving the 9 swords behind. What's the 9 of swords? That's that anxiety, right? What was he trapped in? The 8 of swords. Well, he's done. He's done. He's done being trapped in anxiety. He's done being trapped in victimization. He's successfully ended that cycle. Done with the karmic patterns. And now he's been in this energy where he's been studying. He's studying this youth energy, this like childish energy. He's laying a foundation to break free. He wants to break free of fights. He wants to break free of repetitive behaviors. He's done. He's done with the abuse. He's done with the arguments. He's done with the fighting. He's done being led by lust. He's done. He's done with his repetitiveness. What I really find interesting is both are in pages. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Feminine's always had to control her mind, right? Her mind gets away from her. Her thoughts about union, her thoughts about happiness just get away from her. And she's like, I'm solid. I'm good. And he's like, you know what? I'm sick of doing the same stuff. I'm sick of endings and backstabbing and ghosting. And then he's kind of in this energy of like, I need to be a student of myself. I've been naive. I've been a child. I've been rebellious. I'm done with that behavior. So both are in the energy of really mastering their thoughts and emotions. So what's the energy that is connecting them on their connection? bottom of the deck, moon headed into the sun. It has been this energy of unknown. We don't know where we're going. There's this fear. There's been these illusions. There's been this energy of just really, not knowing where the heck we're headed, right? There's been a lot of energy about like, where are we going? Is this ever going to happen? Is this not going to happen? So the moon, there's this fear. There was this, uncertainty about the connection. But now, as we head into the sun's energy, this in-between concept, we are starting to achieve clarity. We are achieving illumination. The light is finally being shed on the situation with masculine and feminine. We are no longer going to be in the dark. So what's the connecting energy? You can't make this up. High Priestess and the Empress. So if anything is hidden, right, that's in the High Priestess energy. The High Priestess energy is that hidden energy. It's that mystery. It's that knowledge that we're not necessarily sharing. And that Empress energy is everything's out there, sun and moon, right? So this stage, this is telling us that this connection is now growing. We have been both in a time of this spiritual growth. We've been doing this on our own. We've been doing this, behind the scenes, right? We're not showing all of the stuff that we've been doing, but now it's like these last stages of pregnancy where it's like, oh boy, we know we're going through the birthing stage. We know we're going through the birthing stage. And now this emotion and this physical feeling, like it's like we're getting ready to birth this union. That's what's happening in the connection. So what are the blessings for masculine and feminine? Let's start with feminine. Divine Feminine's blessing is approaching guru. It says, approach a guru with humility. Inquire from them submissively and render service. The self-realized can impart transcendental knowledge, for they have seen reality. So this is really about approaching your higher self, your spirit guides, your angels, your coaches, your teachers with humility, right? You've done a great deal of work on your own intuition, but don't be like, oh, I know it all now. There's nothing else to learn. Be humble. Stay humble. As you come into union, acknowledge the path that you have taken. You've been in the energy of attachment. You've been in your energy of wounds. You've been in the energy of ego. You've been in the energy of distortion, and you've learned through all of that. So now as the next wave of twins come in and there's distortion and there's other things, be humble. You've been through it too. You've been in those shoes too. Be the teacher, but be a humble, humble teacher and a humble, humble student. The next blessing is the energy of Balaram. Your connection is protected. You are protected. You have been loyal to your connection. You've been loyal to your journey. And now you are going to be free from any sort of evil or karmic or restrictive energy. You are protected. Your connection is protected. That is your blessing. Be humble, teach, be able to be humble enough to be taught. Okay? We are students of life. We're students of this journey. So what about masculine's blessing? Well, his first blessing is secret of secrets. Very interesting because everything's been really, really hidden for a long time, right? This knowledge is the king of education, the rarest of all secrets and the purest of knowledge, because it gives direct perception of the self by realization. It is the perfection of religion. It is eternal and joyfully performed. So I feel like masculine has been keeping his knowledge, his awakening, his work secret. He has been pursuing knowledge. You might find that this masculine has been blessed with far more knowledge than you can ever have imagined that he would be. And that is because he wants to realize himself. He wants to understand himself. We have that a few times for him. Self-improvement, self-reliance, right? I want to do this alone. Thank you for the message. Don't really tell me too much what to do, but I appreciate the warning. He knows, he hears everything, he sees everything. And he is the king of his knowledge. He's learned, right? So don't be in these energies of, oh, I know more than masculine. Be humble, because guess what? He knows some things too. What's his other blessing? You can't make this up. I love it. I wanted to use the Ganesha tick today, but Ganesha happened to fly out for masculine's blessing, remover of obstacles. He's removing obstacles. This is the blessing for masculine. He's helping masculine with his physical and mental prowess, right? He's helping him achieve this 10 of Swords. He's helping him initiate new things, new beginnings on his journey. He's removing any and all obstacles of people, of situations, of things that are getting in the way of his higher self, his higher consciousness, and his journey towards a higher love. So there is a growth happening. We are growing into the connection. We are growing into the union. There is an emergence occurring, and I've told all of you, especially my members in detail, that this is coming. So let me know if this resonates, and don't forget, if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com, and don't forget the Twin Flame Extended Reading is only on sale through 5 p.m. today, Pacific Standard Time. Book now. Bye.